You asked me to figure out where this video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Jose Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. So in the last episode, I did a video from North Carolina that had been on my list for a very long time, over a year. This video is a much more recent submission. By the way, in case it's not obvious, I do not process the videos that you guys send me strictly in the order they were received. It's best not to think about it like a queue. It's more like a lottery. So when I add your name to the list, it's like putting your name in a hat. Hey Chad. Huh? Let me borrow your hat. What? Just let me borrow it. Thank you. So when I get your video, it's like putting names in a hat. And when I get ready to do a new video, I reach in and I pull one out. Here, you can have this back. Bro, this video was sent to me in early December and it looked like an interesting challenge. So what can we see? When I first looked at this video, which shows a construction worker standing on the side of a road, I was getting New Jersey vibes from it. Specifically, I was thinking it looked a bit like 287 or maybe 78. But that was just a hunch, and as I looked at the video more closely, I realized that there were many other clues that put this person someplace else. So the first thing I did was flip the video around since it was reversed. We can see an overpass in the opening shot, and there is a street name on the side of the overpass, but it's much too blurry to read. It's difficult to make out any of the license plates on the approaching cars here, but you can see that several of them do not have front license plates. As they start to turn the camera, we can see that there's the back side of an electronic sign here. That's the kind of sign that they use to announce lane closures and stuff like that. As they turn the camera more, we can see the trees here, which aren't particularly helpful, and we can see some houses beyond the trees, but they're not very distinctive. Next, we get a view down the road, and we can see some construction signs, and we can also see this cellular tower on the other side of the road. Then we get to see the other side of the highway, and we can just barely see the tops of these reeds that are growing there. And the person completes their 360-degree turn and takes us back to the beginning. In case you're wondering, yes, I can hear you shouting about all the clues on the person's hard hat. I'm going to talk about those now. Okay, we've got several pieces of information here. I'm going to list them all and then talk about what they tell us. First, we know this is Nick, or at least it's probably Nick's hard hat. So, hi Nick. We see a logo on the hard hat and on the person's shirt for Wilkinson Incorporated. There's a sticker next to that, which I figured out says Dyer Quarry 2020, Hazard Trainer or Hazard Trained. I'm not sure which. This one here says Penn First Safety Orientation. And I'm pretty sure we could get more information from this Local 173 Union sticker here. But guys, I just stopped there because I had so much information already. All of these clues were pointing to Pennsylvania and southeastern Pennsylvania specifically. So Wilkinson Incorporated's website lists their address as Chester Springs, Pennsylvania. Chester Springs is in Chester County, which is just west of Philadelphia. That Penn First Safety Orientation sticker gives us a clue that it's in Pennsylvania, but we can also see a building on the sticker. I'm pretty sure that that is the Penn First Patient Pavilion Parking Garage in Philadelphia. That other sticker mentions the Dyer Quarry, which is in Birdsboro, Pennsylvania. Birdsboro is in Berks County, which is adjacent to Chester County. And of course, the absence of front plates suggests that this could be Pennsylvania. Okay, so where in Pennsylvania is this? Well, I figured I could look for where construction projects were happening in southeastern Pennsylvania at the time of the recording. Fortunately, I looked at this video right after I received it, so I was able to get pretty timely information. I went to the 511 PA website so I could see where all active construction projects were happening. And that site will give you all kinds of information about where there's construction, including where there are digital signs like the one we see in the video. So using that as a reference, I brought up a satellite view of southeastern Pennsylvania and just started focusing on the areas that had active construction. And I just started looking around at those areas trying to find a place where I saw an overpass and a cellular tower very close together. I looked in Chester County first near the Pennsylvania Turnpike. And I'd only been looking for about 20 minutes when I spotted this. We've got an overpass here and we can see the long shadow of some kind of tower. So I checked out the Google Street View. And guys, you know that was totally it. You were here on the westbound side of the Pennsylvania Turnpike in Chester Springs, Pennsylvania. I used Google Street View to confirm the view facing west where we can see the cell tower, the view facing east where we see the overpass, this view north that shows us the trees and the houses behind them, and I was even able to see the reeds that are growing on the south side of the road. Okay, it's time to check which previous location was closest to this one. And in this case, it was one of the locations in Lightning Round 11 in Douglasville, Pennsylvania. That is only about 14 miles or 23 kilometers away from this spot. That's all for now, guys. If anybody else wants me to find them, record a video where you say, "Find me, Jose Monkey," or something like that on camera, or hold up a sign that says something similar. And don't forget to tag me in a comment on that video.